Hey everyone, it's Chicken. There are new event missions for the Legendary Arena Regirock. The first mission is to complete with 3 more synchros that share the following theme, Sinnoh. We have another set for Steel, and another mission where we need to bring a main character. So take a look at the theme skills so that those will help you in determining what you should bring. I'll be bringing out my main character Pikachu, Gardenia Roserade, and Professor Sycamore and Xerneas. This is mostly a free-to-play sync pair guide for you guys so that you can be able to use similar sync pairs that may help you to finish out the missions. This will be a one attempt for me to be able to bring out all 9 sync pairs that will be quite useful in beating Regirock, but not only beating Regirock in the challenge part 3, but completing all of the missions. So this video will show you that the sync pairs that I'm choosing here for the remainder of this video will help and complete all 3 missions. So as you can see, Xerneas is out here using the Horn Leech, and of course tanking all hits and recovering to stall. Fortunately, I was flinched here, but using the sync move to get out of that and also to increase the stats with Gentlemanly Geomancy. Alright, so what that does from Xerneas is that our special attack, special defense, and speed will be at max. Roserade here, there's no specific lucky skill, no themes skills have been maxed, no grid out yet, or in general. So what I'm going to be using after the Dire Hit pluses you've seen is just Leaf Storm, and at a certain point I'm going to use Trust in Nature, so that way I can be able to gain special attack buffs to use Leaf Storm again. Also take note that I do have gear, and also note that this Roserade is at level 130, so make sure you give some gear to these Pokemon and also get that Roserade up to level 130. If you don't have Dawn and Torterra, she as in Roserade and Gardenia will be able to replace that Dawn and Torterra that you may not have on your team, right? Because Dawn and Torterra would be quite useful, especially because it's a main character and Sinnoh theme skill. So you really bat off 2 of the 9, if you will, theme skills that you need for the missions. Alright, the main character here is Pikachu, so my MC and Pikachu are considered to be the theme of main character. And why I brought Pikachu is also because it's everyone should have Pikachu and Potion to heal up, and of course try to paralyze Regirock, which you already see has been done. Alright, so Regirock is using Rock Impact. I'm going to heal up Pikachu here with Potion. Alright, unfortunately Roserade won't make it, but that is okay. The point for this for this team is to make it to the second bar. Alright, so Xerneas using Horn Leech over and over again, and we were lucky earlier to get the world is vast again, so we can recover and heal up, and of course get that move gauge to go go much more faster than usual. Pikachu taking the hit here from that earthquake, and of course I'm trying to bring the sync move countdown down as fast as I can with both sync pairs still remaining on the field. At this point I knew I had to use the sync move from Pikachu because I didn't want the opponent to use the sync move on us. So here we go. I wish I had another turn to use Horn Leech, but this is the best I can do from getting to the first bar to the second. Alright, on to the second bar. I'm going to continue to use Horn Leech here. The Rock Slide is brutal, so if you end up having to be flinched with Xerneas. That's okay if Pikachu is out, but if you're flinched with Xerneas, you might want to check and see if you can actually withstand and get as much damage as possible, or you might have to restart. But thankfully I was not flinched from the rock slide, and I'm just gonna continue to use Hornleech as fast and as efficient as possible. I'm on triple speed now because you know, it would take quite a little longer than usual. So I'm just gonna keep using Hornleech and bring down Regirock's HP as best as possible. And you know, this team has been you know, has done the best it could, and we're going to be bringing in, after this, you know, after Xerneas tries to get as much damage as possible, you know, more theme skilled Pokemon, and that you may have already, especially if you've done Synchro pools for some of these 4 stars and what have you. So alright, chipping as much damage as possible while Xerneas still remains on the field. Okay. Another Hornleech, and then this Rock Impact should get rid of the Xerneas. We're gonna be bringing in another set for the next team. Alright, so the purpose of this team that you're going to be seeing next is that they will be fulfilling the missions. So we have Wikstrom, Aegislish, Thorton, Bronzong, and Cyrus, Palkia. So starting off with Wikstrom, Aegislish, that is a steel theme, right? We have Thorton, which is both a Sinnoh and a steel theme. And finally, to our right, we have Palkia and Cyrus. So this sync pair is a Sinnoh team. Alright, in total at this point, we have a total of 2 steel types used. We have a total of 3 Sinnohs. Okay, so that would be Thorton, Cyrus, and previously Gardenia. And lastly, the total amount of main characters as of now is just 1, which is my main character in Pikachu. In the upcoming team, you're going to see that the 2 main characters will be that same main character using Solgaleo, and the other main character as Rosa and Serperior. Alright, folks, if you are enjoying this Pokemon Masters video and also find this guide pretty much helpful, why don't you hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up, because you know that you definitely needed that help and have wondered about, you know, what can I bring, and the best type of free-to-play sync pairs as best as possible to the battlefield.
I'm quite curious.
And Bronzong is out. Alright, that is okay. The main focus right now is the upcoming team you're going to be seeing. Right, so we're going to be bringing out Skyla, Swanna, Solgaleo, and Rosa, Serperior. Here we go. We have our 2 main characters, Solgaleo with our main character and Serperior with Rosa. Alright, so that fulfills the 3 main characters, and also the third steel type is out as well, which is basically Solgaleo. Right, so just as a reminder, the type is dependent on the sync move. So for the most part, even if Solgaleo shows that it has a fighting type that is Focus Blast, you know, Suns to Strike is still a steel type, but the sync move is actually a steel type. So this is considered a steel theme or steel type Pokemon, and it does show in theme skills if you look that up. Alright, so the first thing that you notice is that my Skyla and Swanna are an EX pair. That's going to be quite grateful and helpful, and because Skyla and Swanna, although weak to Regirock's rock type moves, Skyla Swanna still makes it out there. You know, the target is on Serperior, so Serperior is still a good support in terms of tanking hits, and Skyla and Swanna are going to be using Potion to heal up Serperior or themselves or Solgaleo. We need to be pretty much lucky to get the MP refresh. Okay, so the MP refresh for Potion, and you know, if you don't end up getting that potion, I mean, check it out and see if you can make it towards the end, but more than likely you want that refresh. The nice thing also is that Skyla and Swanna has Take Flight, which increases speed and defense, so it would be a nice thing, especially because Regirock does use physical moves. Alright, Solgaleo's ready for Sync move. We got the potion back. We're gonna heal up Serperior. And there we go. We're close to the third bar. And right there, after a Sunsteel Strike, we are at the third bar. Some things to think about also is gridding your Solgaleo. So make sure you have a gridded Solgaleo if you're using this Pokemon in the Legendary Arena to complete the missions. Right, so we have Skyla and Swanna, and that sync pair is also gridded. Rosa and Serperior also gridded. Alright, and at this point, I'm just going to continue using Sunsteel Strike and the Sync move from Solgaleo. Trainers, what kind of a sync pairs did you bring to the Legendary Arena? Let me know in the comment section who was your team, or teams in this case, to complete all the missions. Let me know if you are still working on the missions and if this video has been helpful. Did you use any of the Pokemon that I used in this video? Let me know in the comments as well. Alright, so we're about a third or maybe a quarter, depends how you look at it. Maybe we're past that quarter. So we're just going to continue Sunsteel Strike. And you know, Serperior being on the field is quite nice, especially that I can decrease the sync move further using moves such as Energy Ball or Giga Drain. Alright. This Regirock just used Hyper Beam on Serperior, and now it's just Swanna and Solgaleo. Sometimes Solgaleo's moves, you know, because I have sharp entry, sometimes moves might not be critical hits. So I've been quite lucky to get those crit hits when I need them. And honestly, if you are not getting those crit hits for the most part, you might have to restart. Which, by the way, I think I've done this like 10 plus times just so that I can be able to show that this team is able to defeat Regirock. And there we go. And that, my friends, was the gameplay for free-to-play sync pairs for the most part. Alright, here are the missions that we've completed. Alright, so we got Sinnoh that was completed. We'll claim that. Next up, we have Steel type Pokemon, so claiming. And last but not least, choosing the main characters. Alright. Thanks so much for watching, trainers. I hope that you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.